This is the official weigh-in for EFC 40, live from Carnival City, Johannesburg.
We are coming to you live from Carnival City, right here in the city of gold, Johannesburg. I'm Shane the Duke Wellington, and welcome to the official weigh-in for EFC 40. Now, this amazing milestone event has 12 epic bouts lined up, culminating in the highly anticipated main event, the welterweight matchup between Dino Baggerton and Dricus du Plessis. The weather is cold outside, but it's about to get hot up in here, so let's do it. This is the official weigh-in for EFC 40.
EFC 40, proudly brought to you by BetExchange.com, the ultimate sports betting bookmaker, in association with GNC Supplements, Bear Claw Energy Drink, RDG, Rex, Diff and Gearbox, AG Mobile, Aquavita Mineral Water, and Carnival City, with special thanks to the following partners.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-in for EFC 40. Introducing from my left, EFC President Cairo Howarth. Without him, none of this would be possible. Our EFC matchmaker, Graham Cartmel. Cyrus Peace, my co-commentator, Mr. Jason Besaidnout from the sanctioning body, Shane the Duke Wellington, the voice of the Hexagon, and our beautiful EFC girl, Michelle. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, if someone does not make their required weight, they will have 2 additional hours to cut down to that weight. We have one hell of a fight card for you tomorrow night, and we'll kick things off in the lightweight division between Robert Simbowi and Stefan Pretorius. First up to the scale is Stefan Pretorius. 72.30 for Mr. Pretorius. He will have 2 hours to cut down to 70. His opponent is Robert Simbowi. $69.95 for Mr. Simbowi. Our next bout is a welterweight clash between Pity Coxon and Gorilla Okoso. First up to the scale is Gorilla Okoso. $75.70 for Gorilla. And his opponent is Pity Coxon. $77.55 for Thunder. Our next bout is in the bantamweight division between Jason van der Merwe and Bill Tusi. First up to the scale is Bill Tusi. 60.50 for Mr. Tusi. And he'll face off against Jason van der Merwe. $60.10 for Mr. van der Merwe. Our next bout is in the featherweight division between Anthony Mailer and Aniset Kanyeva. First up to the scale is Aniset Kanyeva. $67.95 for Mr. Aniset. He's got 2 hours to cut down. And he'll face off against Anthony Mailer. $66 on the money for Mr. Mailer. Our next bout is in the heavyweight division between Wilhelm Strauss and Steve Nwoso. First up to the scale is Steve Nwoso. $108.55 for Mr. Nwoso. And he'll go up against Wilhelm Strauss. $120 on the money for Tiny. Our next bout is in the bantamweight division between Marino Quintandana and Nelson Fatera. First up to the scale is Nelson Fatera. $62.30. Mr. Fatera will have 2 hours to cut down. And his opponent is Marino Quintandana. $61 on the money for Mr. Quintandana. Our next bout is in the heavyweight division between Elvis Moyo and Tomasz Kubakalski. First up to the scale is Tomasz Kubakalski. 108.15 for Mr. Kowalski. And his opponent is Elvis Moyo. $120 on the money for the Bomber. Our next bout is a featherweight clash between Hanru Buerta and Danny Henry. First up to the scale is Danny Henry. $66 on the money for Mr. Henry. And his opponent is Hanru Buerta. $66 on the money for Mr. Buerta. Our next bout is in the featherweight division between Brendan Katz and Wade Groff. First up to the scale is Wade Groff. $65.60 for Mr. Groff. And his opponent is Brendan Katz. $66.0 for Mr. Katz. Our next bout is in the lightweight division between Iga Cabeza and Peter Queally. First up to the scale is Peter Queally. $69.95 for Mr. Queally. And his opponent is Iga Cabeza. $69.95 for Smiley. Our next bout is in the heavyweight division between Ruan Potts and Cyril Asker. First up to the scale is Cyril Asker. 112.10 for Mr. Asker. And he'll go up against Ruan Potts. $112.25 for Mr. Potts. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a closer look at the two men involved in EFC 40's main event.
Two welterweights will collide as the former EFC welterweight champion Dino Bagatine takes on the most exciting youngster in MMA, Dricus du Plessis.
What it comes down to in this fight is you have two fighters that'll stand and trade, that'll throw leather that will, as I say often, knuckle up and throw down.
To be dead honest, I don't really care what he's going to do. I'm focusing on the things I need to do and what I need to do well.
So I'm not really fixated on what Dricus can bring to the table, anything new, because my job is to make sure that my fighter can adapt to anything that his opponent brings.
Once we step in the cage, he's just an object. He's just an object in my way. I don't put a face on him. I don't put any skill on him. I don't link anything to him. I just see an object in my way to the title, and I will do anything to take that object out of my way.
We're chasing the gold. So this is just a stepping stone. It's a big stepping stone, but yeah, definitely it makes it worth training so hard like we do.
These are two athletes that like to engage, two athletes that always look for a finish. I'm expecting an all-out war for this one.
Will the experience of the Lion be too much to handle, or will the power of Still Knocks get his hand raised? It's Dino Bagatine versus Dricus du Plessis.
He's going to test Dricus, just like Dricus is going to test Dino.
If FFM and CIT gets into the cage, it will be a proper fight. We owe them a bit of blood, so let's give it to them.
I'm going to get that welterweight title in this year, and he's not the one who's going to stop me. I don't think anybody's going to stop me. I'm just on a rampage, and I think that's going to give me the edge in the end of the fight.
I'm the contender killer, and that's exactly what I intend doing, is ruining all these hopes and dreams.
First up to the scale is Dricus du Plessis. $77.45 for Mr. du Plessis. And his opponent is Dino Bagatine. $76.70 from the Lion. I'm here with Dino Bagatine. Dino, lots of emotions, big main event for you. What can we expect from you tomorrow night?
Fireworks, eh?
And for you, coming into a new camp, is that something that's unsettling, or you're really just excited to showcase your new skills?
Yeah, I really can't wait to show what I got. I've been training since Jan, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we look forward to the bout. Best of luck to you, sir. Dino Bagatine, ladies and gentlemen. Here with Dricus du Plessis. Dricus, obviously a lot of emotion between yourself and Dino. What can we expect from you?
Well, an explosive fight. Like always, I'm going here to finish him in the first round. If not the second, as soon as possible. Like you just saw, I'm ready. Bit of a mix-up with the scales, but yeah, so what? I will be ready and I will finish him.
Well, best of luck to you. We look forward to seeing the bout. Dricus du Plessis, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm standing here now with Cyrus Fees, one of our Hex side commentators. Cyrus, if the weigh-in is anything to go by, that main event is going to be epic.
No love lost whatsoever. I can't wait to see these guys throw down. You got a young lion rising against the lion, Dino Bagatine. This is going to be an awesome matchup. This is going to be one for the ages, appropriate for EFC 40.
Yeah, now it's going to be a big night for Ruan Potts. He's making his return to the EFC.
It's another example of a young guy rising up. Ruan Potts coming back to reclaim his throne. Is it going to be that easy? Is he going to be able to run over Asker? Is he going to be able to sub him out in the first round like he has so many other guys? Or is Cyril Asker going to get closer to that title? Who knows? We're going to find out.
All right, so quickly, just a couple of fights you're looking forward to.
Hanru Botha taking on, the big Scottish champion. That's what's up. I can't wait to see Danny Henry and Hanru Botha. That's going to be a great fight. Then Iga Cabeza and Peter Queally. Peter Queally's been talking a lot. He has a lot to back up. He has the skills to do it, but Iga Cabeza is on a crazy streak right now. I can't wait to see those guys clash. We got a big night ahead of us, man. It's going to be great.
All right, I'll see you Hexside. That's my man Cyrus Fees, and that concludes the official weigh-in for EFC 40. Remember, you can catch all 12 bouts, including the preliminary bouts, live exclusively at Ster-Kinnecourt Cinemas across South Africa. And you can watch all the action from the 5 main card bouts live on TV around the world starting at 8 p.m. Central African Time. Just check the TV schedule at EFC Worldwide for broadcast details in your country. Till then, take care, and thanks for joining us.
Prepare for the biggest fight card of the year. It's the veteran taking on the youngster when the former welterweight champion Dino Bagatine squares off against the explosive Dricus du Plessis. A former champion returns as the heavyweight powerhouse Ruan Potts returns to the hexagon to face the French phenom Cyril Asker. And the DRC takes on the Irish with the undefeated Iga Cabeza taking on the might of the Irishman, Peter Queally. It's Dino Bagatine versus Dricus du Plessis. Ruan Potts versus Cyril Asker. And Iga Cabeza versus Peter Queally. EFC 40, 6 June, Carnival City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.